everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking you through some products that I have recently used up and have either already repurchased or will be repurchasing in the next day or two. And even though it's probably obvious, the reason why I am either repurchasing these products or have repurchased them, in some cases multiple times, is because they are just some of my top tier, most used, most loved products. In a few cases, these are things that I used to use more regularly and then sort of got away from and have since come back to using them and was very quickly reminded how good they are and why I needed to have them back in my life. Why don't we start off with those? This is the Tatcha Water Cream Moisturizer. As you can see, it is completely gone. And I did stop using this for a while because I just wanted to try something different. I'm always on the lookout for drugstore alternatives, but when it came to this product, I actually moved over to the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. It has that really light gel consistency that those of us with oily skin, especially going into the warmer months, usually prefer. However, the more that I would use the Magic Water Cream, I felt like there was something that I didn't love about it. And at first I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but then one day it just came to me and I realized that I felt like it was a little bit sticky. So the next day, instead of using the Charlotte Tilbury, I reached for what was left of my Tatcha water cream and I thought, yeah, this is better. I like this better. There's just something about this formula that is truly unique. It has this fantastic, here's my new one that I'm opening, brand new. It has this really fascinating, well, I don't know if fascinating is the right word. It has this really nice gel consistency that almost bursts on your skin and turns into water. But then it sinks right in, so you almost feel like, how can this product actually do anything? But it does. My skin feels so hydrated after I apply this, but not so much so that I feel like I'm going to start to feel greasy or excessively oily throughout the day. I have found that it works beautifully under every primer and or foundation that I have put on top of it. I think I will forever be purchasing this Tatcha water cream. I can't say I'm not going to try other products as they come out because I'm sure I will. I have yet to find any sort of drugstore dupe for this, but if I do, I will surely let you know. My next empty is also skincare. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Clearly, I wear a lot of makeup. I wear a lot of long wearing makeup, and not all cleansing balms do the job. I have been recommended so many over the years to try because this one is quite pricey. However, you can often find it on sale, and in the past, viewers have mentioned to me that they saw it at Costco. But what I was saying was that I've tried so many other cleansing balms, high-end, mid-end, and drugstore, and I find myself always going back to this one because I just personally feel like it does the best job at removing everything, even the waterproof and long-wearing products. This balm melts into a luxurious oil when massaged into the skin. And it says here that it is infused with a trio of nourishing plant oils, including elderberry, optomega, and bee-friendly starflower oil. I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses on, which is silly because they're right here. All right, what else does it say here? Our signature blend of 9 essential oils, including lavender, chamomile, and eucalyptus, invigorate the senses. Unwind and relax whilst you cleanse and treat your skin to a spa experience at home. And that's kind of it. I feel like I'm having a spa experience when I use this product. All right, next we have this Murad eye cream. This is the Resurgence eye cream. I already have my new one right here, so I'm going to read off of this one. Retinol Resculpt Eye Treatment. This is quite honestly the best, most effective eye cream I've ever used. I'm going to put my glasses on again to tell you a little bit more about it. It contains a retinol, one of the most efficacious forms of vitamin A is encapsulated in an exclusive delivery system for enhanced stability and targeted delivery deep within the skin surface, allowing for 2.5 times more effectiveness versus free retinol. I've been using this for a couple of months now, and I definitely see an improvement in the look of my fine lines and wrinkles around the eye. That is the one area that I have always felt, well, actually my neck too. But when I look at photos, or when I have looked at photos of myself in the past, before I started using this eye cream, my eye was always drawn to my crow's feet. Now, are all of the fine lines and wrinkles gone? No. But I can't tell you how many eye creams I have used over the years that I felt were just completely ineffective. So to even see some minor improvement, which I would say actually on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no change and 10 being I suddenly have the eyes of a 25-year-old, I would say the improvement has been around a 6 or 7. And I got another one on deck because I hope to see continued improvement with continued use. The Go Pure Neck Cream. I have a whole video dedicated to this product. It did go viral on TikTok. Everyone's talking about it over there. Some people believe the hype, others don't. Some people are seeing good results, some people are seeing none. I did in fact see some real improvement. Again, I don't suddenly have the neck of a 25-year-old, but it is definitely improved. I'm going to be 51 in a little less than 2 weeks, and I truly feel that this Tighten and Lift Neck Cream is doing something. The firmness, the tone, the hydration. This contains hyaluronic acid, caffeine, 4% kupuasu butter. And yes, it says here basically what I've been saying, that it visibly improves the look of wrinkles, loss of firmness, crepey texture, and discoloration. So I guess you could call this the 3-month update, because I put that video up about 2 months ago. I will have it linked for you in the description box if you want to check it out. But I did finish another jar, and I'm on to my 3rd. Okay, I'm not quite completely out of this next one, but I almost feel like I just need to get a new one because I've had it for so long, and I mean years. This is the Fenty Body Sauce. It's a body luminizing tint, and I use this whenever I go out at night, like a nice dinner or a nice lounge here in Vegas or a show. Anytime I'm getting really dolled up, I tend to go darker with my foundation and then go darker on my body as well. Even if I do use a self-tanner a few days before the event, I use this because it gives me a little bit more color. It evens out any mistakes I may have made with the self-tanner, which happens a lot, and it gives me a beautiful glow. So I'm almost out of this finally, but I think, as I was saying, I just need to go ahead and repurchase a fresh one because I've discovered that it's a lot more difficult to blend since it's gotten older. But I've got to say, I am really impressed with how long this has lasted. I do not scrimp when I use this. If my legs are showing, I put it all over my legs. If my chest and arms are showing, my back, I put it all over there. Anytime I have spoken about this product in the past, people inevitably ask me, Risa, does it transfer? Yes, it does, unfortunately. So I would never use this if I was wearing something white. I would never sit down on a light sofa with this on. However, I will say that I have sat on many Las Vegas couches. They're usually like blue or black. They're never a light color. They're always a dark color. And my point is, I have never stood up and noticed that I left a mark on the couch or on the chair. So now that I think about it, maybe it just likes to transfer on clothes and not furniture. And the good news is that if it does get on your clothes, it comes out at the dry cleaners, at least in my experience. So what I do now, being that this is a little bit more difficult to blend, is I mix it with a little body lotion. I put a pump of this and then a squeeze of this, blend it, and then it goes on a lot easier. I don't get as much color, but honestly, the shade I've been using is a little bit dark for me anyway. It is called Honey. All right, let's talk about my Guru Nanda pulling oil. This is the empty one. This is the almost empty one. I need to order another one from Amazon. And this is the one you want to get. Don't get any of the dupes. Don't get the one that just has the coconut oil. You want to get the one that says that it includes 7 essential oils. As you can see on that screenshot right there, hopefully I made it big enough, purchased 2 times. Now, some of you might be thinking, Risa, what the heck is a coconut pulling oil? What does that do? Well, I heard about it first on TikTok, and I think I talked about it in one of my I watch TikTok so you don't have to videos. And a lot of times I buy things that are hyped up on TikTok and I regret it because they're just not that great in my opinion. But this is fantastic. It has made my teeth so white. And not only does this oil pulling make my teeth look whiter, it has also improved my gums. I have had such a struggle with my gums over the past couple of years, so much so that I was going to the dentist every 3 to 4 months for periodontal maintenance. And that's even with flossing and brushing 2 to 3 times a day really, really well. Some people are just prone to having not so healthy gums. But since using this pulling oil, my gums have improved. Just my whole mouth feels cleaner and healthier, and I love that it's all natural. And now you might be thinking, don't you have any makeup empties? I do, a couple. First up is my Kulfy Main Match Concealer. I was going like this morning, trying to get out the last bits of this fantastic concealer. Yes, I love my Natasha Denona High Glam. Yes, there are other concealers that I use in my videos, high-end, mid-end, drugstore, that I do rave about. But not only is the formula of this so good, in my opinion, there's something about this specific shade, Cocoa Crush, that just does something extra for me. It has a little bit of a peachy tinge to it, and I usually like my concealers to have a little bit of a peach tone to them because, as I think most of us know by now, peach is a great corrector of purple and blue that we often have, most of us have in this area that makes up our dark circles. So having that peach tone really helps to correct my dark circles without having to use a separate corrector. Obviously, you can find correctors that have a peachy tone to them, but I have yet to find another concealer that is this exact shade. Not only do I love the shade, but as I was saying, the formula is so good. I find that it has excellent coverage. It feels hydrating under my eyes. It's long wearing. I like the size of the applicator. It's also a little bendy. I am putting this in my cart today for same-day delivery. I paid the like $40 a year to have unlimited same-day delivery. And let me tell you, it is dangerous. So convenient, but so dangerous. Anyway, up next. This might come as a surprise to some people because I don't think I talk about this foundation all that often. It is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. I finished this bottle on my cruise over the winter. I was in the middle of doing my makeup and I was going in to do the other side of my face, and lo and behold, the bottle was completely empty. Thankfully, I always bring a backup foundation or 2 because I typically have a lighter weight one for day and then one for night. And this is my go-to nighttime foundation. Oh, by the way, I purchased this in the shade 8. Remember how I said a few minutes ago when talking about the Fenty body sauce, I go darker with my foundation to match the body makeup? That is what I use, shade 8. All right, I've just got a couple more things to talk about. This is the Tocca Giulietta fragrance. I have had this travel size for a really, really long time. This is a very, very potent fragrance. It lasts a long time on my skin. So that's why it's taken me so long to go through it, because I don't have to keep respraying. I was actually online the other night going to repurchase it in the full size. And then something kind of strange happened. I was going through the reviews. You know, sometimes even though you like a product, you still read what other people think of it. And I was going through those reviews and a lot of people were saying that the longevity wasn't there. with the full bottle. That they had started with the travel size like me, went and purchased the full size, and found that it wasn't as long wearing as the juice, the fragrance that came in the travel size, which is so bizarre, right? I mean, there's really no logical explanation for why that would be. It should be the same fragrance in the bottles. So I am going to repurchase this. I just don't know if I'm going to repurchase the travel size again or take a chance on the full size bottle. What I love about this fragrance is just how clean and soft and feminine it is without being overly floral, overly sweet. If I were to describe this scent, I would say it's like stepping out of a shower when you're all nice and clean and fresh smelling, and then walking through a field of flowers. It's got that clean, almost baby powder-like scent, soapy scent, and then you get a little bit of a feminine floral in there as well. I have always said that I am pretty bad at describing fragrances, and I think I just proved it. So anyway, that is it. Well, I wasn't sure if I should throw these into this video because it's so kind of like silly, but then maybe not. Maybe some of you want to know or want to hear me reiterate my love for the Lumify eye drops. Yes, I have 3 because I'm always misplacing them, and I cannot live without my Lumify. I do not use this multiple times per day. Anytime I talk about this product, I always get people in the comments saying, oh, you shouldn't use it so much. And then I have other people commenting, oh, my ophthalmologist said it's fine to use multiple times per day. There seems to be conflicting information everywhere. I feel like I use this just the right amount. I use it before filming, which is a couple times a week, and then I use it before going out for the evening, which is only a couple times a month. It's not like I'm sitting here and putting these in every couple of hours. That's not happening. But if you want the whites of your eyes to look photoshopped, these are a must. Okay, well, those are the products that I have recently finished up and have either repurchased already or will be repurchasing in the next day or so. I love all of these products so much, clearly. I highly recommend them all. They will all be linked down below in the description box of this video, as well as I will tag what I can through YouTube Shopping. If you enjoyed this video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment for me. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, what you think of them, if you plan to try any of these products. Also, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will consider doing so. I do upload new content at least twice per week. You can also find more content from me over on Instagram and on TikTok. My username is the same on every platform. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.